This video, Wizkid FC, stop coming to my DM. Wizkid FC, stop coming to my DM. I made a video about Fela and Wizkid. I did not say a bad thing. What I say was the only thing I have to say. That was just part of my contribution. I was not being biased. I only say what I feel I should say and what I feel is right. Then you start barging into my DM, insulting me, telling me those kind of things. Are you for real? Okay, let me tell you something. We're not talking about people that build mansion and people that are moving in Lamborghini, people that... We are not comparing Wizkid and Davido. We are not comparing Wizkid and Burna Boy. We are talking about a legendary, a hero. Somebody that died over 28 years and they are still... his life is still in the life of many. Then you think you can come and compare Wizkid with that type of person? Somebody that built legacy that people are benefiting to today. Somebody that built legacy that even Wizkid is still benefiting to today. Somebody that made Wizkid who he is. Then Wizkid will now come out to say he's bigger than that person, he's greater than Fela. Who is Wizkid? And then you expect me to sit down and watch and accept that kind of act. Bro, that statement is an insulting statement. That is a disrespectful statement. If you don't know. What the hell is Wizkid? Who is he to compare himself to Fela? If you're a Wizkid fan and you don't like me, to hell with you, go and just get away. Who is Wizkid to compare himself to Fela? Fela Kuti. Do you know who is Fela Kuti? Somebody that built legacy for generations, decades. People, his life is passing through life for many. How many of the musicians today, how many of Wizkid's songs are studied for the voice of the voiceless? How many of Wizkid's songs are solving problems in our current situation? How many of these Wizkid songs are now fighting bad governors? Are you mad? Are you mad or are you on to something else? Then I will make a Wizkid, I will make a video and then you come back into my DM to insult me, to insult that my family cannot be like Wizkid. Who are you? Then you are insane, bro. If my family can never be like Wizkid, then the Wizkid should also, as he is, he should build a legacy that his life will impact many. What is he impacting to our youth or even our current situation in Nigeria? What is his song making meaning to? Is any of Wizkid's song now solving any problem in our country? Then you are telling me about who used himself. Fela was arrested for over 200 times only to fight for freedom, fighting bad governors, fighting police brutality, fighting military dictatorship. Do you know what Fela passed through? Somebody that was arrested for over 200 times. Do you know what that means? Only for people, not for himself. Fela was originally doing well for himself, that if as of that time he wanted to stay on his own, just like the way Wizkid stay on his own and is enjoying with family, he can enjoy. But he set himself just to fight for people. He makes sure that Nigeria becomes, or Africa as well, become a better place. We thought Fela, who is Afrobeat, who is Wizkid today? Afrobeat become a global music because Fela made it. This shining you see, they are shining, calling themselves 3 big stars. We thought Fela, who would have been then? They are shining today because Fela has made a way. Fela built legacy. Wizkid built mansion. Fela was not just an ordinary musician. Most of the Fela music today are singing worldwide, but they just now twisted it in a new generation form. They republish it. You can't know. That music Wizkid sing, zombie, oh zombie, when I saw be, oh zombie. No be Fela song. Fela don't sing that song before. Many of them are just republishing songs, putting beating on top. Because everything now is on the computer system. And then you think you can just come outside and then you underrate or underestimate somebody that built you to this level. Wizkid himself and even a mentor can never be like Fela. In short, this generation, apart from Burna Boy, I don't even know what they are singing. How many of their songs is solving problem in our current situation? If we hear Fela songs, and you hear people like Lucky Dube songs, and then I think Idris sing again. Apart from once, I just heard one song recently, Too Bright. Too Bright is the only person that is singing song now that his song is solving problem in this our Nigerian situation right now. You don't just come outside and start singing nonsense. You don't come outside and sing what girls can like or what boys can like, bro. A song is an inspiration. You use song to fight things. You use songs to solve problems. You use songs to tell people what is happening in your place, to tell stories. Look at our Nigeria today. Everywhere is bad. There is no road. There is no security. How many of the musicians, the big three, that are singing songs that will add value to this? Your songs is hearing globally. Have you ever sing one song over this matter, our current situation, to enable people globally to also know that this is what Nigeria is passing through? Have you ever tell governor, not a president, a governor, that this thing you are doing is not good in your song? Have you ever tell Mr. President attention in the song before? You are comparing yourself with Fela. To hell with you.